Amazing. Hi, everyone. I'm Sarah with that hashtag show. I am here with Walt Dohrn to talk about Trolls Band Together. This is my favorite installment of this Trolls series. I just have to
Ah,
say it as
I
a
love that. I love that. Thank you.
boy band lover. This was like right up my alley. And something else I really love is that this film um I feel like it has grown with its audience, not just like keeping adults happy, but the
Yeah.
first film came out 7 years ago, and I love that it doesn't still treat the audience like it's children and like
Yeah.
5-year-olds watching. And I want to ask you what it's like kind of finding that balance of still keeping it light enough for the kids but letting it grow as these characters grow.
I love that. That's such a great observation. And we talk about that too, that because there was three films and it takes 10 years over three films, that the audience gets to grow up with the characters. So, it still can get introduced to new, younger children, but the ones who watch Trolls 1, and how old are they now? Like 10 years older. That I think the themes and the characters can get more complex. They can get more mature. It's been fun to evolve Poppy and Branch as individuals, but also to see them grow to a place now they're an official couple. So to be able to tell this long form story is truly a gift.
I love that. And there were a few jokes in there that I was like, how did they get this approved? So how did you where's the line on that? How many did you have pushback on and how many did you actually get agreed on?
Well, it's a good question. And, I think we found that great balance. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you'll push a little bit further, and I don't want to upset anyone or offend anyone, and I don't want to embarrass anybody with the humor, but we want everybody to play in it together. And it's okay if we have a joke about, the cost of insurance that the kids don't get because the next moment they're going to get it. Or if the joke's content is too mature, too adult, the way the character says it is funny for the kids. So it's fun to play with that balance, find that rhythm. But we always say they're movies for everyone, movies for humans.
Agreed. It's so fun. It's so funny. And then I'm sure you've been asked this a million times, but I've got to ask the idea to bring Branch into a boy band. Is it just because it's Justin Timberlake who voices him?
Well, it did, it did grow very organically out of that. Like, I think boy band, the sound and just the aesthetics was always a part of Trolls, especially having Justin in there. And we knew we wanted to make a movie about how did Branch become who he was, besides having his grandma eaten. In part one, there was more story there to tell. So this story of abandonment, and that's why he keeps everybody at arm's length. He's very guarded. So we go, well, what if he had his brothers, he was the young one, what if they were in a band together, a family band? And we said, well, it's a band and it's Branch and it's got to be a boy band. Okay, it's a boy band. And so we would pitch those ideas to him, and he started kind of talking about his own past, and he started adding jokes in there and talking about frosted tips and puffy jackets and that aesthetic and those jokes, as well as there's a warmth to it now, to the nostalgia factor. So it all just felt very organic.
I love it. And then my final thing for you is, do you have a favorite boy band? And this can go back to like the
Yeah,
Jackson 5 and the
I
Osmonds. We
know.
go with the whole span of it.
Yes, as you know, I was already older in the boy band days. I mean, at first I have to say NSYNC is my favorite boy band, so that's done. But I love it way back when. I love the Bee Gees, which Justin also loves, which are also in the film. We use a lot of Bee Gees music. I love the Beatles. I love the Beach Boys. There's no end to the boy bands that I like.
I love that.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, that's my time. Thank you so much for talking
Thank
with
you.
me. Everyone, check out this new Trolls movie. It's amazing. And whoever figured out how to put Menudo in a line, give them a bonus.
Okay, I'm looking into it.